I don't know how to niggle this, but while I didn't agree with everything the man said, I respected what he was trying to do. And Charlie Kirk just got assassinated. And the response, so I'm kind of an old nerd. I play a lot of old games, you know, like WoW, private server, classic stuff, other areas of gaming. And all I see is celebration. And I'm just surprised that that's the only people that play these games. I didn't think that's what I was. But I think the left's about to see a reckoning with things. Not in a violent way. I'm not an idiot. But he's going to become a martyr in this situation. To celebrate a man who had his arrogance and opinions and his Jesus love, which, I could get into. He always was respectful and decent to anyone who tried to challenge him. He might have been arrogant and kind of like pompous about it and in your face, but I never saw that man say, like, go slap a lefty, you know, go choke a commie. Socialists should be kicked in the balls. I never saw that ever. Now, was I there for every moment? No, but I've never seen it. And all the clips and the videos and his channel and everywhere else. I grew up old. I was like a hippie, you know? In the 80s, I'm like, peace and love. No violence. Like, let's accept others that are different. Yeah, we're different, diversity, all that shit. I was on that team. I still kind of am on the team. I want peace and love. I'm okay with diversity. I have no problem with it. Don't force it down my throat. You can suck a dick. But of course, diversity is fine if it's organic and cathartic and normal. But something happened to the left. The left, I remember hating guns. Hating guns. NRAs, a bunch of monsters. Having a gun makes you a piece of shit. All you want to do is murder. Where are we on? Where has the left gone wrong? You know, the, those that are on the left that are laughing about Charlie Kirk dying, they're the problem. They're the reason Trump won. The reason is nothing else but that. They're the entire reason Trump has won. People are fucking tired of this shit. Quit messing with children. Quit trying to tell us what to say. Quit being thought police. Quit trying to control my language. Like, enough's fucking enough. And now you're so desperate that you're resorting to gun violence? Of all the things that the left has stood against and hated guns and like, let's get rid of them all and let's have that's what you've resorted to. That's where you're at. That's where we are, folks. It's tragic. Like I said, I didn't agree with everything Charlie had to say. Not everything. A lot of it I did, but not everything. And I certainly didn't love all the Jesus stuff, which I hesitate to bring up right now. But he was a father. He had two beautiful daughters. I'm pretty sure he had two daughters. I've seen the photos. I think they're daughters. Like, what is wrong? Like, why would you celebrate anything like this? This goes against all the ideals of what the left has stood for decades. Go back and find Go back and find a parent or grandparent you have that was a hippie in the 60s and 70s and ask them that if this represents what they believed in and their ideals. There's no fucking way there's no way you're gonna find that. And if you do, they're lying to you. And they're actually crazed ass gun nut fucking weirdos. If you support what happened to him, you are part of the problem. You aren't about embracing those that are different. You're not about being loving and accepting and understanding and tolerance. You're none of those fucking things. You're a bunch of fucking monsters that have been brainwashed by a system that I can't even understand because I'm too old. You just have become. And it's like, it'll require the day that you get older and you have kids that you would realize how god awful what you're saying today is. And that's the only thing that'll change that. I'm telling you, this man's going to become a martyr. And you're You have now done such detrimental harm to your lefty ideology agenda. You have no idea. You have no idea. Nagel out.